Let's turn this curly factory-made frontal wig into a glueless closure wig, just like my client ordered. Come with me. So the first thing you want to do is turn your wig inside out so that you can get enough space to measure your frontal. Before doing this, make sure you have measured your client's head from ear to ear to get her exact frontal measurement. So we just measured 13 inches, which is my client's exact head measurement, but she actually wanted me to make it very snug. So I decided to remove half inch on each side. As you can see what I'm doing here, measure ½ inch, you mark it with your Sharpie. We are going to be cutting that out. Trace that line up to where the hair stops. Do the same thing on the other side. Mark out your ½ inch, and then we're going to proceed to cutting it out. Before doing that, make sure you measure out the hairs so that you see what you're cutting. You don't cut your hair as you're cutting your lace. So measure out, part the hairs. Voice note now, your mate. After doing that, I like to use a clip to hold it, just to make sure that I'm not cutting out hair that I need. So proceed to cutting. I love using these little scissors because it gives me very good precision. So just cut. Don't be scared. Don't worry. So far you pat out the hairs and you're sure that there are no hairs in your way. So just proceed to cutting. I just cut out the first piece. That's it there. So let us do the second one. Just proceed to cutting. Pat out the hair and then cut. Be very careful at this point. You can still, while you're cutting, you can still be checking to see if you have any hair. If you have any hair, stop, remove the hair and continue cutting. You can never be too careful at this point. So after cutting, you should have something like this. Now the next thing we're going to do is to join back the net to the wig cap. As you can see me do, just join it back like so. Now after doing that, take your needle and thread and then proceed to sewing. I love using the blanket stitch for this part. It's very easy actually. When you put in your needle, you put your thread over your needle. Make sure your needle is in between your thread before you drag it and secure it. When you want to create a knot, this movement I just did of putting the thread in between the needle, do it twice. Roll the thread around the needle like 2 times and then drag it out. Very easy. Very easy, as you can see me do. So I'm just going to finish this part and I'll be back. Now when you get to the end, like what I told you, put your needle in and then roll your thread like twice around your needle and draw it out. Secure it by drawing that rope tight. Let's go, draw it out tight, secure it. Then the next thing you want to do is cut your thread. Give a little space so that you can actually tie the thread. This is what it should look like. As you're sewing, please be checking it. This is what it should look like when you're done sewing. You can see that part. Just like so. So the next thing we're going to do is cut out the thread so that we can actually tie it like twice. After tying it, you cut out the excess and you should be left with something like this after sewing the 2 sides. So the next thing we're going to do is to put our elastic. So you see me measuring 1 inch there just from the band of the wig cap. Follow that line of the wig cap, measure 1 inch and then mark it with your Sharpie. Do the same thing on the other side and then place your elastic. Now placing your elastic, just like I was showing you at the beginning of this clip, you should imitate the line of the wig cap. You understand what I'm saying? Imitate the line of the wig cap. So place it in a slanting way, imitating the line or the band of the wig cap. Exactly. Proceed to sewing. Blanket stitch as usual. So I'm just going to close my mouth and allow you to enjoy this part. I will be back when I need to be. after sewing your band, you should have something like this. Exactly, this is going to help the wig stay snug on your client's head. Now let's proceed to styling this wig. So the first thing I did was the first thing you should do is apply your heat protectant. Then I went in with my wax stick in front, because before I can cut this lace, I need to hot comb it so that I can see exactly what I'm cutting. So after my wax stick, I went in with my hot comb just to push those hairs back first of all. Then I proceeded to, this is what it looks like after hot combing it. I cut out the lace. My clients asked for a C-part, which I just did. I'm going to be hot combing it section by section. Right here, I'm done doing that. I proceeded to spraying it water so that I can brush it out. After spraying it water, I used the white tooth comb to brush it, and this is what I have. So I left it to air dry, and this is the final result. This my client does not like wahala. She just wanted it to look like a closure wig so she can just wear it and go. This is the part close up. She didn't want any baby hair of any sort. She's a very simple person. She just wanted something that looks like a closure wig so that she can just wear it and go. You'd see her at the end of this video. She was happy with her order. She was happy with what she got. If you actually want to order this wig or any other type of wig, please do not forget to write it in the comment section. I ventilate, I make wigs, and I also sell bundles. So just tell me what you want and we work with your budget. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.